I recently released these really cute ornaments with these nice cords, and I use the Lucet Fork to create them, so I want to show you how to create your own today. There are lots of uses for cords, so this is a really fun tool that is offered from Furls Crochet, and my affiliate link will be in the comments. So let's get started. Now this can be created with lots of varieties of weights of yarn. Today I'm using the worsted weight and creating a tighter, smaller cord. To do this, I'll take my yarn and I will thread it through this hole towards the front, and then I'm simply going to grab it with my thumb and just hold that strand there. Then I will bring my yarn from behind the right tong over to the front, behind the left tong, back to the front, and one more time behind the right tong and back to the front. This is where I'm going to go ahead and hold the yarn. I'm actually going to hold it behind the left tong, and we have all these loops. So it looks kind of interesting at this point. We're going to take the very bottom loop of this right side and we are going to pull it over the tong on the right side. Give your tail a tug and go, and then now we have made our first loop. It doesn't seem like much right now, but I promise that you just repeat those steps to get it going. Now to do the next one, there are several ways to work from here, but the one I like the best because it makes the tightest cords is to simply take the fork and rotate it to the left. What this does is it creates another loop on that right tong, so we're just going to repeat those steps with that right tong, and we're going to take the bottom loop over the top loop on that right side and drop it. And then we're simply going to turn our fork to the left again. Now this is where if you give this a tug and this knot part goes more to the right versus the left, it will create a tighter cord. Simply repeat the step of looping the bottom one over the top, rotate to the left, and kind of give it a little bit of a tug. Pull your tail end and give it a tug with your left hand with the yarn over here. It will take a little bit to get used to this. With anything new, it can feel frustrating and a little bit fickly at first, but I promise with some practice, you can get quite fast at this and it can be really fun. So all I'm doing is rotating my fork to the left to create another loop on that right tong, pulling the bottom strand over that top strand, and then repeating, going to the left, tugging it, grabbing the bottom over the top on the right tong, and rotating. You can already see that it's starting to create a nice cord that's really nice and tight and clean. Now, as you keep going, this cord will end up going through that loop. As you just keep tugging it down, it just creates it going through that hole. And you can create these as long as you would like. Notice how it's already starting to come through the hole there, and it's a really nice cord. We have this nice cord that we can make as long as we want and then attach to any project. I hope you enjoy learning about the Lucid Fork and you pick one up and have fun with it for yourself soon.